Okay, here is why I didn't find out I was half Indian until I was 16, okay? So my mum was married, my dad was married, but they weren't married to each other, okay? And they had an affair with each other, and I was created, obviously. My dad at the time was married to, well, he's still married, and he's kind of in arranged marriage, kind of like, his parents didn't pick his wife, but they just said to him she has to be Asian, so he picked an Asian woman to be his wife. My mum was married, got married at 23, so she got married quite young. She didn't really know him for too long, I would say, personally. She had been trying to get pregnant, wasn't happening, so she told my dad, I can't get pregnant, so he was like, great, no protection. Obviously, she can get pregnant because I'm here. She told him, I'm pregnant. He said, get rid of the child. She said no, because I didn't think I could get pregnant. He was like, well, my wife's 3 months pregnant and I can't divorce her. My mum was like, what the hell? She thought my dad was in love with her and that he was going to leave his wife her. Obviously, that's not what happened. So, my family at the time, my mum's side of the family, some of them still are, some of them aren't, in the Mormon LDS church, right? And in that religion, obviously cheating and affairs is wrong. It's a lot of shame. My mum already knew this and she was quite scared to tell her mum and dad, and told her mum and dad, look, I'm pregnant, the baby is not so-and-so's, that's it, I'm not talking about it. And literally they didn't talk about it. So because of this, and because of the shame that's linked to it, everyone was just in denial, okay? So what I was told was that I was her husband's child. Well, obviously not her husband because they're divorced, but I was his. And the reason why I've got the skin colour that I do is because his grandparents are half Italian. I don't know if that's true because he's Swedish, so I'm not sure. But anyways, that's what I got told. So I got told that I'm a quarter Italian and that's why I've got darker skin, okay? Like mixed, Bolivie, I don't even know, right? So because of this, I thought that that was the case. And that's the thing that I got told my whole life. My dad has never really been in my life up until 2 years ago. And so therefore his family don't know that I exist. Like no one in his life knows that I exist, okay? I got told when I was young that the guy I thought was my dad is not my dad, okay? But I didn't get told who my dad was. So I just knew he wasn't my dad, but I didn't know who my dad was and I didn't know where I was from. But that was from young. Then at 16, my best friend at the time at school, she kept asking me like who my dad was, and I kept saying to her like, I don't know who my dad is, like at some point I'm going to find out, da, da, da. One day I just sat down with mum and I said, who's my dad? And I found out my dad was Indian, lived half an hour down the road and had 3 kids and is still married. And I was like, what the hell? Because I thought the reason why I didn't have a relationship with my dad is because he lived like in a different country or something like that. Like, I don't know, like you make up scenarios in your head as to why your dad is not present in your life, and that was mine. So when I found out he was half an hour down the road and in an area that I visit a lot, I was like, what the hell?